I had got asked an interesting question, but I think I will. I think I will take it on. Were Shaq and Kobe the equal to the Bash brothers, Mcgwire and Canseco? You know, Mcgwire and Canseco were intriguing characters in baseball, dynamic duo. There have been other baseball duos, way before my time, Ruth and Garen, and that was segregated, so I don't even really count that at all. And then if you fast forward, I think with Reggie Jackson, Dave Winfield, but again, Jackson was older, Winfield was younger, and it's hard to put that in context unless you want to put Kareem and Magic. But even that was not the Showtime thing. Kind of romanticized it, and Kareem wasn't really a likable character, and he kind of came off stoic. And he's one of the greatest. You can say the greatest if you wanna, but the point is that Magic was Magic, and that was kind of hard to. Bird McHale was icy and rocky. Never really said much about Bird and Parrish. And then Jordan and Pippen. I think one of the things that has to tick off Scottie Pippen, he just wasn't. He was like popular amongst players and to stint to certain fans, but he didn't have the hoopla because there's always one cat that's always going to be larger than life. Now, Shaq and Kobe were rare because they were both. That's why they're the ultimate basketball duo ever, because you could say one and one A and you could debate them. I think Shaq was the better player in the peak and the prime, but Kobe came a long way and he had that aura and that it. And the whole thing about uh, you know, um, the big man, small man syndrome. Goliath and David. Wilt Chamberlain talked about it, but two equals that were fascinating, and they had a larger than life persona, and they were teammates. And I think that Mcgwire and Canseco, even though Ortiz and Ramirez, and there were other duos like Maddox and Glavin and so on and so forth, no one captured it like the Bash brothers. That still was a. You pretty much have to say Shaq and Kobe is the closest thing to the Bash brothers as far as duos in sports with people. Because LeBron and D Wade, great as it was, it didn't really hit like that. Obviously, Durant Westbrook didn't hit like that. Stockton Malone was business. Like Duncan never really, him and Dave, it just never hit like that. They're Curry and Durant didn't hit like that. Curry and Clay didn't hit like that. No basketball duo, Tatum and Brown don't hit like that. There's no basketball duo that I can think of that is polarizing and captures you like Shaq and Kobe did. And if I was going to equivalent it to another sport, it'd be like Mcgwire and Sosa. I mean, Mcgwire and Canseco. So it's really when you scratch your head,